Turn my mic on. Hi guys. You'll have to tell me if stream is like still deciding to be annoying. My stuff says that it's doing okay, but I don't necessarily believe it. So if we're still having problems, you gotta let me know. And I'll try and figure it out. I'm not sure what the matter is. I've got like a wired connection, so I don't know, man. But Twitch says that it is excellent, so just like fingers crossed that things stay okay. Yeah. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Hope you are all having a great day thus far, or if you're like me, morning, because I just woke up not that long ago. The stream is loading so often, but it could be my Wi-Fi. Yeah, it says I'm dropping frames, so I'm very aware of the fact that it might be me. Mercer, you say it seems good to you? Okay. Maybe it's a combination. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else I can do for it. Like, I've checked my connection. I am connected to the internet. Twitch says I'm doing okay, so maybe it's your Wi-Fi Synco? You haven't noticed anything on your end, Flossie? Okay, so fingers crossed that it just had a little moment of freak out at the beginning and we're okay now. Anyway, it's the final sketchbook stream. We should be excited for that and focusing on that, and hopefully everything goes okay. Hope you guys had a good New Year. I did, yeah. I hope you guys did too. Mine was quite fun. I had a good day. I had a little bit too much mango drinky drink. It's just it didn't taste like alcohol in my defense, but no, I had a good New Year. It was fun. Gonna hydrate, take my first sip of water for the day. Okay. So I do have, before we get started, also my chat is not working again. Great to see that. Love it. You got 3 Happy New Year texts from me. Yeah, in my defense, it was just one Happy New Year text that Discord decided to send 3 times. I still don't know why it did that. Yeah, my chat box is literally just like not updating with Stream Elements because my chat is working on Stream Elements. We're never gonna have a stream free of tech issues, guys. It's not possible. Let me just do this. Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna do anything. No, I want chat. Maybe it's not high enough in the layers. It's like literally my top layer. Oh, wait, there's my chat box. Nope, that's me. Now it's just spawned like right in the middle here and is way too small. That is not how I have it set up in Stream Elements, but we're just gonna deal with it and slap it over there and hope it works. Alright, over to Sketchbook recording, and we're gonna hope nothing else goes wrong. My link cable is in my way. There we go. So I have... Those exist, yeah. So I have here, this is not my sketchbook, I have, finally, the advent calendar I ordered. Okay, get out of the way. Hold on, my cords are ruining my shot. Get out of here. There we go. That should be better. Fluffy sweater, I know. I rediscovered this one in my closet and it's so comfy. I love it. So yeah, this is my advent calendar. I'm gonna get a good shot because I'm gonna turn this into a YouTube short. This is the advent calendar that Canada Post delayed an entire month for me. And then they made me pay $10 when I went to pick it up to actually receive the package. But you know what? I'm okay because it's really pretty and I'm excited to have my advent calendar. So it's fine. Yeah, so it comes in this nice little binder to store all the stuff in, which is good because I need more sticker storage. And then each of the little doors is like an envelope like this, and they've got like a little note card on the back. They're really nice. I'd like to say it was worth the wait, but I'm really, really pissed that it didn't get here in time for, you know, me to open for December. But it is very, very pretty. So we're gonna open it today because I want to use the stickers. My mom's like, oh, you should save it for next year. Nah, not happening. I waited long enough for this. I'm opening it now. I'll get a new advent calendar next year. I don't want to, like, rip the stickers, though. They're so pretty. But I don't think I'm going to be able to get under them without, like, destroying them. So I'm just going to, like, slice them and then just go for, like, a clean cut and have that be how it goes. So let's open door number 1. I'm excited. Oh, these are cute. So I wasn't sure what the theming on all of these was going to be. I wasn't sure if they were going to be holiday stickers or just general stickers. It looks like they're going to just be general. These ones are like kind of some like boho pop art kind of style ones. I like them. I'd use some of these. I got like generally the pop theme because I liked the style of the binder the best, and I'm kind of expecting the stickers to sort of stay within the theme, but who knows? I guess we're going to find out. Let's put that back in there, and on to door number 2. I was complaining earlier this year about how I didn't like seeing people open it like the entirety of an advent calendar all at once, and now I'm doing it. So I guess I'm a hypocrite, but I had special circumstances, so it's fine. Ooh, I like this one. This one's very pretty. That record player sticker. Oh, I can't wait to use that. It's a bunch of like the technology with flowers ones. I love that aesthetic. Super pretty. I like that one. This is like 24 doors of this. Wow. I'll try and make them speedy. I know you guys are here for the sketchbook. There we go. Oh, this one's cute too. This one's a little bit more like Halloween, but the black cats, they're so cute. I like them. I'll use these year round. I love cats. Okay, go back in the pocket, please. You're not making this any easier for speed. Should actually have it like vertical so we can look at the pretty illustrations. Ooh, these ones are nice too. Very spacey. I like the little star. That one's cute. Keep trying to speedrun this. We're here to hang out, take your time. Okay, thank you. Thank you for the validation. Apparently Microsoft Edge does a year in review, and if you just heard that Windows notification sound, that's what it was notifying me about. I, like, haven't used Microsoft Edge, I think, at all this year. This one's really cute. This one feels like very Studio Ghibli type vibes. I like it a lot. I feel like since Spotify Wrapped started doing it, it feels like it, every like single app and software feels like it needs to do like, oh, here's your year end, your year in review. And they are never as fun as Spotify Wrapped. They always fail on that front. Although Spotify Wrapped was kind of mid this year. I wasn't the biggest fan of it. Glitter. This one's kind of fun. Definitely unlike any other stickers I have. This dude's pretty cool. And they're so sparkly. 7. Ooh, these ones are cool. Look at those, they've got dragons on them! That's really good. I like that one. Oh yeah. They remind me of like those little book nook things that you could build for like, you know, a bookshelf. Where there's like a little like town or like a little room or like whatever little scene inside of them. That's what they remind me of. I have one of those on my shelf. I like it a lot, so those are good stickers, and it's hard to go wrong with dragons, honestly. Sorry, hit my camera. I'm just trying to adjust my VTube model because it does not want to pick up my face. Okay, let's look at door number 8. The sticker does not want to cut. Maybe they could have just peeled up and I was overcomplicating things for myself, but I've established, yep, that one just lifted. I've established a method for myself and I don't want to stop now. Okay. Ooh. These ones are pretty. These match the illustration style of all the I don't know what you call these, the binder inserts? These, the little folders. That's very pretty. The nice thing about these two is you'll be able to store more than one sticker sheet in each of them, so I have some extra storage for my overflowing binder of stickers. Oh, this one's all beachy themed. I like how bright the colors are. I had like another underwater themed one earlier this year that also had really bright colors, and I really liked that theme, so this is good. I like these. Look at all the little crabs. I will probably use some of these stickers today. We'll just have to decide which pack we want to use. Or packs, plural. Oh, I should also mention, I think I'm going to do a longer stream again today, just because I know that this sketchbook spread will take me a little while, and I want to do like a flip through of the sketchbook afterwards, so budgeting lots of time for that. This one's gold! Ooh, that one's cool. I like it. Got a little bit folded here, but it's mostly on the foil and not on the stickers, so I'm not bothered. That's pretty. I like how shiny it is. I can't get the stickers back in the thing. Why won't it work? There we go. That took way too long. Day 11? Ooh. Can never go wrong with girls with swords. Good theme, good theme. Okay, day 12. This is the halfway point, guys. And it's once again refusing to cooperate. There you go. Ooh, this one's a more ocean themed. We got mermaids. That's pretty. And that marks halfway through. 13. Ooh, this one's cool. Very like gothic, black and white. I like it. This one's really nice. That will have some applications. I honestly just like getting sticker sheets that are really different from all the stuff that I already have. Good. It's nice to have some variety. Day 14. I can get my knife in there. Ooh. See, these are different too. They're kind of hard to see on camera. I'd have to put them against something, but there are all these like little mushroomy scenes. This one has a frog in it, and I shouldn't point my knife at the camera. This one has a frog, and this one has a little snail. They're so cute. I like them a lot. Sorry, they're kind of hard to see. Maybe we'll stick them on the page today, and then you'll be able to see what I'm actually talking about. If I can get this back in the folder. Guys, it's happening again. There we go. That takes like way more effort than it really should, but it is what it is. There was day 14 on to day 15. Can't even get this one out of the envelope. There we go. Cat! This one's cute. I like this guy. There is door number 16. Ooh. This one's got like a lot of like kitchen items with this like pretty pattern. I don't know how to describe this kind of pattern, but it looks really nice. I like the teapot. That's kind of where my eyes gravitated to first. Kind of feels Alice in Wonderland-y almost. Here's day 17. What do we have? Oh, this one's got dogs. They're very cute. It's like a little party. They've all got balloons and party hats. That's really cute. I'm trying to speed run these, so I'm like, I don't have that much interesting commentary per the sticker sheets besides just saying like, oh, that's cute, and going to the next one. Here's 18. Ooh, I like this one. This one's cool. I like the red and black. That's always like a really good color combo for me. And just the kind of like pixely style. Really fun. Kind of got like a Y2K thing going on. It's kind of blowing out my camera. I like it though. That one will definitely get used. There we go. I've kind of figured out the trick for getting those in there a little bit more smoothly. There we go. Cut into the flap a little bit on that one. Oopsies. Aw, dogs! This one's like the little like line art style dogs. So again, it's really hard to see. That doesn't help it that much, but those are cute. I like. Some minimal stickers are good. They kind of go with everything. Here's day 20. What do we got? Very pastel. Another food theme one. I like food themed ones. I find that I use these kinds of stickers a lot. Good stuff. Alright, 4 days to go. 21. Ooh, I like these ones a lot. Got kind of this like sun and moon, almost like tarot cardy feeling going on. That's an easy way to get me to like something. Those are cool. Okay, 22. I can see all of these working really well. Yeah, me too. My mind's like, the cogs are turning, thinking about like what I'm gonna use them for. I'm gonna try and use a good handful of them this week. I think that'll be fun. Ooh, I like these ones. Once again, it's like, as long as it's like different from what I have, I'll really like it. These are cool. This is a good sheet. I just really like that like torn edge and like the zoomed in pictures and just the shine. You don't have to share that in chat. Saucy says, I just got the most savage side-eye for opening a Sprite, and that is because he walked in the room and I heard like a pop can opening, and I look over, it's like, it is like 10:30 in the morning here. Okay, door 23. Don't distract from my cool stickers. More cats! They're always gonna win me over if they just keep putting cats in these, and these ones are really cute. I like all the colors in it. And the final day. Oh wait, no, they're... I didn't realize it went to 25. Okay, the second to last day. I can't get the sticker out again. What paper are they using? There we go. These ones are little witches. I recognize this art style. I think we've had this artist do sticky stuff before. I think so, at least. Either that or I've seen it on like Pinterest or something. Either way, super cute. Okay, why is my Stream Elements chat box making everyone's name orange? Like, I thought it was supposed to randomize. It's fine, it's the last week I'm spending with this chat box anyway. I've got a new one for when I have all my new overlays and stuff, which I'm planning to launch next week. Okay, final sheet. This one I definitely recognize the style of, because this was in that, this was in the ocean pack that I was telling you guys about earlier that I really liked. Oh, they're so cute, they're little sharks! Oh, that's a good way to end it off. I really like this sheet. Keep your Sprite opening to yourself, sir. Alright, there we go. That was all 25 days of the sticker calendar. It would have been more fun if we could opened it day by day, but I did really like everything I got, and it comes in a cute little binder, so I'm not complaining at all. And with that said, let's get to the actual sketchbook, sketchbook part. I see how it is, I'll see myself out. Don't leave, I need you here for tech support. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome to stream, we're sketchbooking. I want to see if I can find where I put my paint chips. I was gonna use those, and then I was having tech issues before stream, so I didn't have time to grab them. So I don't even know if they are here, but if they are here, I would like to use them. I'm doing good, thank you. are they? You're gonna have to deal with my VTuber just like staring into the void for a second, because I'm gonna see if I can find these. Okay, we're good. I found them. I put them in a very smart and sensible place to put them, and then I just immediately forgot that they were there. Don't need that. Okay, paint chips. I don't actually have my proper paints. I only have my paint pens here, but we'll make that work. So this is the final spread of this year-and-a-half long endeavor. So I want to give this sucker a proper send-off because I've spent a lot of time on it and it's become very sentimental to me. So we're gonna do the final spread together, and then once I'm done, we're gonna do like a full flip-through sketchbook tour, just so we can see all the progress that I've made, and I can talk about all my pages. But first things first, let's start with this spread. This is the New Year's spread. So I want to do some stuff that's a little bit more like New Year's theme, but also like some nice sketchbook wrap up, some goals for the future. We're all good. We're artsing right now. Yeah, we are. I'm gonna pick out some colors I like. Do you guys ever like keep up with the Pantone color of the year? Because I do, and I'm not sure how I feel about it this year. Like, I think I like it, but I'm like, it feels a little bit plain. It feels like we're feeding the beige a little bit too much, because it's like a mocha brown. And to be fair to it, it is like a really rich brown, and I think it looks nice, but I'm still like a little bit like, did we have to choose such like a plain color? There is enough beige in the world as it is. I like this purple. I want some dark colors because I want to do like some fireworksy stuff. So we'll start with those. And then my Posca pens, where are they? That's like gotta be one of my art related goals, is to just clean up this space because it's a little bit of a disaster right now. But I can find where everything is, so it's probably okay, right? I'm gonna look up some pictures of fireworks just so I have something to go off of. Got Pinterest on my iPad behind me, which I think is the most efficient way to do it. I've experimented with a few different ways, but the only downside to this is that you guys can't see what I'm looking at, but it makes it easier for me because it's like right in front of my face. Oh, there are some really pretty illustrations of fireworks here. Okay, let's start on the black. I'm definitely gonna need, like, somewhere to... Hold on. Somewhere to activate all these pens. There, that'll do, because I've already been testing a pen on this sticky note, so... We'll do that. Because I know these guys take a little bit of love to get going sometimes. Every time I use Poscas, I think about the one time where I, like, shook them into the microphone on stream, and then I had to deal with editing that later, and I was really upset at myself. Okay. How does one draw a firework? Did my first attempt at some digital art today with mixed results. Oh, nice! It's kind of surprising sometimes, like, how much of an adjustment it is for digital art, so I totally feel you. It's like learning a whole new medium. It definitely takes some time. That's why I never got, like, the complaints about digital art where everyone was like, oh, it just, like, does the art for you. Because I'm like, it's still, like, you have to take time to learn the tools that are involved with doing digital art. It doesn't just, like, finish the work for you. It's not AI. Okay. What I know from my experimentation in the past is that these like kind of don't stick that well to paint chips. So you gotta be really careful not to touch any of the spots that you've already gone over because they will smear. And then you gotta give them quite a little bit to dry before, and then they typically need, before you go over them again, and then they typically need a second coat. It's also the fact it's a free app on my phone where I draw with my finger. Yeah, that makes it a little bit trickier. I tried doing that and I gave up on it very fast. I struggled with that, but I have seen people that can draw with their fingers like really well, and it like baffles me how you get so good at that. But I guess right, if you don't have access to stuff, you kind of make whatever you need to work work. I feel like my firework is just getting bigger and bigger as I go around the circle, like it's gonna be oblong. I just can't see what I'm drawing. Yeah, that's fair. Phone screens are not really the best for it. I think I definitely want to do some character drawings for this spread, because characters are kind of my bread and butter for this sketchbook, so I think my characters definitely need to be here. I think my avatar needs to be here. We're doing a big endeavor for this spread. There's lots I want to squish into the page. Let's do some pink next. I do kind of just want like a page that embodies the year I've had with this sketchbook. Year and a half I've had with this sketchbook. I started it July of 2023. Yep. July 2023. I'm just gonna watch and learn from mine. Yeah, that's very fair. That's a decent approach. These kinds of fireworks are easy to draw because it's just a ton of little dots. And then I'll like pick out a few dots to make like sparkly like that. I'm gonna do that as well with the white down at the bottom, I think. Although I know this white has like kind of been running out of paint, so that is like with a big asterisk, if I can get the white to work, we'll do that. Yeah, it's not gonna go. I'll use the red instead. I think I need to buy a new white Posca. I think mine is kind of toast. Just a little sad. But I have used it a lot, so I suppose it's understandable. We'll do like a smaller section of red down here. And I want to fill this corner with something, so I guess I'll have to do another firework. There we go. I'll add the blue. The blue is here. I'm happy with just like doing a whole bunch of colors for this. It doesn't really need to be in a specific color palette. It's fireworks. They kind of are just every color anyway. I'll do some orange next. Damn it. So fun trying to get all these markers to activate properly. There we go. And then I want to do... Oh, no. That definitely was not enough paint. I want to do a smaller version of the yellow firework that I did, but that is dependent on this marker deciding it wants to work. There we go. Okay, now we'll try. There we go. That's way better. You can actually see the color now. Although it does appear to be quickly fading. Oh no. Hold on for me, orange, please. There we go. That looks very fireworksy. I like it. Very good. Okay, I'll set that one aside to dry. Honestly, with the dark color, it doesn't really even need a second coat. It looks pretty good as is. So we'll do a few more of those, and then we'll move on to drawing some characters and stuff for the spread. I'm gonna have a water break as well. Y'all should hydrate. Okay, I'm gonna start with pink this time. It's always so difficult trying to decide like what type of firework to do. I'm gonna do these like burst ones. I don't know really how to describe them. You'll see what I'm going for when I start drawing it. I like how this pink is like standing out against this purple. That looks quite nice. Although I don't know how I feel about like the purple as a whole for like a night sky color. I'm happy with how this marker stands out against it, so I guess that's fine. It works. All works out in the end. Do some little wool sparkles on this one as well, just for fun. Okay. What else shall we do? I want to use the blue. The blue looks really nice. Gonna do lots of like little lines radiating out from the center for this one. And see if that looks alright. I don't know, fireworks are so hard to depict in drawing. They're just like so abstract. It's kind of hard to visualize them and feel like you've actually captured exactly what it is that they look like. That said, I really like drawing fireworks. I don't know if this is making it better or worse. Just felt like it didn't look full enough. I think this is better. Yeah, I think that's good. I am enjoying putting the little sparkly bits in them. That should be no surprise. I'm just trying to keep an eye on my stream quality now because I don't want it to freak out again. But it looks like it's doing okay. OBS is still happy. Let's add some yellow. Yeah, you guys just tell me if you're starting to have problems again, and I'll hopefully get on top of it before the entire thing crashes. Hopefully. Oh, there, Stream Elements is sending out another Go Live thing. So fun. Thank you, Stream Elements. I'm gonna do like the little dot bits on the end of these ones. I like those. I like those kind of fireworks. I think I just like fireworks, period, but maybe I'll just do some more sparkles in the red one. And then I can put more up in this corner as well to kind of balance everything through. Painting an odd number of things is like so ingrained in my head from like every like bit of painting knowledge I've been given over the years. That's typically what you do when you're painting like a nature theme scene is you paint in like odd numbers because it makes it look more natural, but it's kind of just, I just do it for everything now. It's just ingrained in my head. There we go. That one's really nice too. I'm having fun just doing the abstract little fireworks scenes. It's a good time. Alright, one more. I want to see if I can get the orange working again for this one, because doing the orange against the blue I think will look really good. There we go. Okay, let's see. Let's see how this holds up. Oh yeah, my mic is definitely picking up the, like, tapping, too. I'm gonna do this as, like, a background, and then we'll fill it with, like, a few other fireworks as well. And then a little bit down at the bottom here. Okay, time for my usual leave to drive home. Sounds good. Have a good drive. Drive safe. All that good stuff. See you shortly. Okay, there we go. And then some yellow. There we go. That's looking pretty good. like I'm kind of just throwing lines on the paper and it's working, but I will absolutely take that. Nope, that's the orange again. I want to use the red for this one. Oh yeah, that looks good. I like that one. The red against the blue is definitely working here. And then we'll do pink. Because the pink marker has been going good. I think I may have smudged it a little bit. I felt wet paint on my hand very briefly. There we go. Okay. I like that one. I think that's my favorite one, the blue card. I'll show you all three of them. Those are my little fireworks paint chips. Those are very fun. Those will make for good background. I have actually a specific type of paper in mind that I want to use for half of this as well. I want lots of darks on the background so I can have everything that I put on top like stand out really nicely. So I have something in mind here. Just gotta remember where I put the book of paper. It might be on a shelf. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go get it. I'll be right back. Okay, it took a minute, but I found it. So it's specifically, I guess there are two in here, but I think I'm going to use this one, the constellation one. And then the other option is this one. This one's also really pretty, but I think this one might be too busy. I think I'm feeling the constellations for this one. Let's do the constellations. Okay. Yeah, I think it'll go well with the fireworks. It's good. We've got the vibe. It's all like kind of coming together in my mind. All right, it's the last time I'm gonna have to trace out a page for scrapbook paper. This is a nice little send-off stream for the sketchbook. I've been teasing it a little bit, but I'm doing like a I've got all like new overlays and like all of that kind of stuff. I'm making a new VTuber model and I've got all of that pretty much ready to go. So next stream is going to be like the launch for that. And we're going to be launching the Discord server as well. So I'm very excited for all of that. Yeah, so we got 2 like really exciting streams back to back. Got my like final sketchbook send off and then I'll have my little like 2.0 design stuff for next stream. Very exciting. Okay. Let's do a little bit of housekeeping here and keep my my desk a little bit cleaner than it currently is. So I don't think I need the paint pens anymore, so I'm gonna put them away. So I don't just have to deal with them being in my space for the rest of the stream. We're bringing better habits into the new year. I might write like a little New Year art goals thing on this page. I did that last year. I had a little like list of goals for my new year in my sketchbook. So I might do that again. I already have a lot of goals written down in a lot of other places, but I don't know. I might do some like art or Twitch specific ones. Probably art specific. Okay, where am I folding this? I'm gonna do it like this. I'm never very good at folding paper, but I try. We're gonna get as straight of a line as we possibly can here. That wasn't too bad. I already have like a paper cut in a very painful spot on my finger, so I'm like, I don't want to mess it up more by running my hands along the paper, so I'm doing it with a pen instead. My little water tracker app is reminding me to drink water, so I probably should do that. Just let me fold that down. Okay. Get the crease nice there. Okay, there we go. Now I will hydrate as requested by my phone. I've been thinking for this sketchbook that I want to release it as like an ebook or something like that, so that you guys can download and like flip through it yourselves, and then I might like write little blurbs about the pages to go with it. I think having it as like an actual printed book would be so cool, but like that's expensive to produce and expensive to buy, so I'm like, I would like to keep it like somewhat accessible. So, you know, if it's like a $5 ebook as opposed to like a $30 physical book that you then also have to pay shipping for, like, the ebook is a lot more manageable. And then if it does well in the future, I can consider doing like a full printed book. If you guys would be interested in that, that is. Because I already have PDF scans of like a lot of the pages in here. I would just have to like finish them out, get probably some cleaner scans for some of them, and write some blurbs, do a little bit of editing to make sure they look good on devices. It'd be a little bit of work, but I could absolutely do it. It'd probably be a summer project, because that sounds like a bit of a commitment for while I'm in school, because my winter semester is about to start, but yeah, I think that might be a fun goal. I'd like to have that option. There we go. There is our starry background. And I remembered to bring my glue tape. I put like a fresh roll of glue tape on it, so that's all ready to go for us. Okay, how do we want to lay this out? I think I'll put the constellations on this side and then the fireworks on this side. There it is. I was reaching in my backpack and I was worried I couldn't find it. Just after I bragged about having it with me. But I did remember to pack it, so we're all good. That's what that is. That's what I use for sticking all the stuff into my sketchbook. It's just it's glue tape. Just a little roller like that. Okay. I mean, I'll have to assemble things off the page for the most part anyway, so I'll leave this out, but I'll stick my fireworks pages in. The blue is my favorite, so I want it to be in the middle, I think. Can't pick it up. Hold on. There we go. Oh, that still definitely had a little bit of wet paint on it, but it's fine. I think something like that looks kind of nice. I'll get these guys stuck down here. How did that get a cat hair in it? My cat's not even here. Okay. That's fun. There we go. Remove the cat hair. She's inescapable. Okay, and then this one. Oh yeah, that one definitely is still a little bit wet. It's fine. It's not a big deal. It'll get other stuff stuck over it anyway, so it'll all work out in the end. We'll be fine. And then that one right in the middle. Nice. Okay. That's a good start on this side. Now I just have to decide what I'm gonna draw, because I've done a lot of like decorating. I wouldn't consider a lot of this really drawing. So I gotta figure out what I'm gonna do for that. I mean, I kind of had some ideas of what to draw, so let's go with that. We're doing characters and we're doing my avatar. Let's grab the scrap sketchbook. We'll finish off the sheet that's in here already. That should be lots of space. Let's zoom us in. Oops, bumped my camera, sorry. Just adjusting some cords. Okay. I'm gonna have another sip of water. Okay. I have an idea here. I'm gonna sketch with a ballpoint pen. I'm drawing my avatar, the one you see on screen right now. I'm gonna draw them before we do the reboot, because my new VTuber design is quite different. My avatar is a more like just cartoonified version of me, so let's do it. If I can get the ballpoint pen to activate. Yep, there we go. Okay. I want like a very like looking up kind of expression. We're doing a watching the fireworks type of face, type of look here. Gonna just plot out where everything is gonna sit on the face. Gonna do the big eyes, the big anime eyes. Both will sit along there. I'm trying to map things out really well because I am drawing with pen. You did not miss much. I just did some layout in the sketchbook, cut out another sheet of paper, and then I just started, we're doing a drawing of my avatar with ballpoint pen. So I'm trying to be really careful with it. This feels like very like Twitch emote kind of style, but I'm okay with that. Twitch or Discord emote. Which I think I've done emotes like very similar to this, so maybe that's why. My hands just look like balls right now, but we'll fix that. It's nice drawing the character that I use for my VTuber because I have reference right on screen. Okay, the eyes I think will lower a little bit. Looking a little scary right now, but I'll fix that, I promise. And like that. Draw my little gloves. And the big sleeves of the hoodie. I still want to make myself this hoodie. I love this. I've been drawing my friend's VTuber model and I've learned I can't draw eyes, hair, or clothing. Yeah. Oh, I've definitely had moments like that. Keep working, you'll get it. It's all annoying stuff to have to figure out. I find clothing actually like deceptively hard. Like I feel like you look at clothing to start, you're like, oh yeah, I could do that. That's fine. Like it's certainly not the hardest thing on the body to draw, right? And then you get into like trying to detail it and actually make it look like the article of clothing you're trying to draw. And then yeah, it's just a nightmare from there. I find like doing folds and drapery like absolute hell, and that's part of why I don't love drawing clothing, but I really do need to get better at my drapery. Like I feel like it's like I half-ass it whenever I draw it, and if I just bother to like put in some effort to figure out how to do it a little bit better, figure out a method that like works for me, I would have like a much easier time and my drawings would look better. So that's definitely worth working on at some point. This like big oversized jacket is like such a precious thing to me. I love it so much. It's one of my favorite like design things that I'm doing or that I've done, and I've kind of just like carried it through a bunch of like iterations of my own avatar. So much so that I want to make it in real life. So someday, maybe this summer. I've got to a point I'm kind of happy with for the hair and eyes, but the clothes I've left completely blank. Yeah, I feel ya. I mean, good job on figuring out the hair and the eyes. That's half the battle right there. There we go. It's starting to come together. We can kind of see where I'm going. I'm cooking or whatever the slang is. I feel old whenever I try and use Gen Alpha slang. Like I feel like the parent like trying to quote like whatever memes or like slang the kids are talking about and just like, did I do it right? Did I get it? I'm too young to feel old. What age is Gen Alpha? I couldn't tell you, man. Younger than I am. I don't know what, like, the oldest age of Gen Alpha would be right now, honestly. They're like the youngins. I guess, like, probably, like, the teenagers, the earlier teenagers, is probably as old as it gets, like, into, like, 13, 14, I think is as old as they are right now, but I don't know enough about, like, how we divide the generations to really give you a concrete answer on how that works. I just know that I am not Gen Alpha. I have a coworker who works with kids, and thus far is a little bit, like, on that side of the internet and knows what's up. And at work yesterday, he asked, he some of the stuff he says, I'm like, I just, this is not making sense to me. But yeah, he comes up to me, he's like, do you know who the Rizzler is? And I just like blank, like dead eyes stared at him. I was like, what? Gen Alpha is cringe. I'm proud to represent Gen Z. Yeah, me too. Although I'm sure we were plenty cringe when we were younger. I was a proud Vine kid, and I recognize that a lot of that humor is probably also very cringe, but it's what I grew up on, so I'm proud of it and I like it. Oh, you know what? I actually have drawn a very similar face to this on myself before. I'll show you guys the page once I'm done drawing this. Whoops. I'm just gonna adjust my VTubing camera really quick. Whee! There we go. I'm scooting in a little bit closer. We weren't cringe, we were peak humor. Yeah! There, and then I'm gonna do like little stars in the eyes. Because I like doing this expression. With the big mouth. Keep it very, like, anime, very fun. There we go. Very cute. I like it a lot. Okay, I can't not give myself a cow look. I know my VTuber doesn't have one, but I've started drawing them on everything, so it needs to be here too. And then what I wanted to do was go in with the red pen as well and add some more details. And then I have lots of highlighters in my bag, so we're gonna go for like a very like loose and sketchy kind of feel here. Kind of liking how it looks already. I do think pen can look very cool for this kind of stuff. I'm just gonna try and like lean into the scribbliness. I think it's more fun that way. There we go. That's looking really cute. I really like it. Okay. Let's bring in some of the more colored stuff that I have. Well, this is already pretty colorful, but like the reds and blues. Wah! Dropping stuff everywhere. And the yellows. I need the yellows also. I think I have a couple of blue things just like chilling in the bottom of my bag too. So let me dig those out. They're in this pocket, aren't they? Yeah, they're there. Should have a pen in there too? Yeah. Okay, there we go. I found what I was looking for. I think this pen like might be the exact same color as the Sharpie I've been using. It's a little darker. It doesn't really do all that much though. Okay. The star might need to be gone over with Posca's. I think I may have made it a little bit dark with the pen. But I'm also gonna let myself like sketch kind of outside the lines for this one. Just so it has like a very like loose, sketchy feel. I don't know, I like that kind of stylization. Then I might come back with just like one more pen and pick out the details. I don't know, I'm kind of figuring this one out as I go, but it's going good so far. Yeah, I think going over with like a pen to kind of just like bring out what I want people to focus on is a good idea, because it is like a very like scribbly, over the top kind of piece. Tried into true fine point Sharpie. If this works, we'll see. Nope, it's immediately giving up. Okay, we're not using it. Use the Micron instead. Still gonna keep my lines nice and loose, because I do, of course, love the sketchy line art thing, but the black kind of just gives some contrast, so we know what we're looking at. And obviously I cannot talk when I do line art. That's how it works. Should actually color in the rest of my eyes. I'm just realizing that I didn't do that. I'll finish out doing my my shirt or my hoodie and my hands before I go back in with any color. Because I'm going to go over top of the stars as well and make them actually look yellow. I think these cuffs are supposed to be yellow too. I'm forgetting my own character design, honestly. I do this with every character I draw. I draw them once, I'm like, there we go, it's perfect, and then I forget how to draw them. I really do need to start making character sheets, at least for the important characters. Okay. Yellow Posca marker. Technically, you can draw them however you want. That is fair. I did create them. I get the final say on how they look. Maybe me changing the design every time is intentional. There we go. Cute. I like it. It's a good first drawing, good warm-up. I want to keep in that sketchy style. It makes me happy, so we're gonna use it. Already a pretty big drawing, though. I think this one I'm gonna put on the fireworks side. Let's cut it out. I'm gonna keep close to the lines because I'm gonna probably try and pack a lot of stuff on this spread, so try not to take up too much space. There we go. Now this page is looking really great, but I can still use it, so I'm just gonna whip it out and use it, flatten the table, or like cut it into more manageable pieces maybe. But let's get myself situated. I dropped a bunch of stuff. There we go. Fixed it. Okay, let's get my avatar in here. Yeah, all good. It fits like perfectly right there. But I almost feel like... Here, hold on, hear me out here. Oh, it's ripping the page again. No. This is why we should have waited. But it's fine. It's fine. We're gonna tear these off of the page. It hurts. Peeling up the paper hurts, but this is gonna look better, so I like... It needs to be done. Oh, that looks so bad. Ew. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. It's gonna be worth it. We're just gonna change the direction the diagonal goes. And then we're gonna have to worry about peeling up all of those little, or not peeling up, covering up all of those peeled up patches. But now I actually have fireworks over my head, so it all works out. But yeah, I've totally drawn my my avatar in a very similar pose to this before. I'll show you guys. Once I'm stuck down. There we go. Yeah, the fireworks definitely look better. And then there's a nice little place for my goals up there. But it was back during the summer. Right? Just have to figure out when in the summer. Maybe earlier in the summer, I think. Yeah, there it is. I see it. This one. That's a very similar pose on myself. I was doing, or at least attempting to do hyperpop. I think it looks alright. But yeah, just a similar kind of idea. Got the stars in my eyes too. Cute. Okay, back to it. Yeah, so I'm thinking I could do like a little like goal setting list or like some character doodles up there, but we're gonna leave that part blank for now. And instead we're gonna start on this half, which I think I want to fill with a bunch of my characters. I might draw my whole main cast. We just have to do smaller ones of them. But I think that's accomplishable. I can do that. But it is 11:30, so I'm gonna take a break for like 5-10 minutes. I'm gonna go have a snack and have some water. So I will be back. You guys should also go have a snack and some water if you need. I will see you guys shortly. I'd say, yeah. I'll be back by 11:40 or 10 minutes from now. Because I know everyone has different time zones, but I'll be back soon. Hello, I am back. I hope you guys had a good break. I had some oranges. It was good. It was real tasty. Let's get back to drawing some characters. So I know I definitely need to draw my guys like kind of small if I want to fit all of them on here and still have like the background evident. And I kind of want to stick with this like kind of fireworks star theme that we're going with. So, hmm. I don't know if I should draw them in their civilian or their magical forms. That's the roadblock. I think I think I will keep them in their civilian forms just because I don't have all the magical forms ironed out yet. I mean, I guess I don't really have their civilian forms ironed out either, but I have that like a little bit more solid in my brain than the magical forms. So we'll do that. And then I want to just give them like some very fun like outfits matching the theme and keep it in like a similar color palette. So I'm gonna just trim this down so I can I'll use it, I'll get as much out of the paper as I can. But yeah, then we have to keep everything like relatively small, so I'll have to keep that in mind as I draw. We'll start with Alistair. Just makes sense. He's the main boy. I typically draw him first when I do stuff like this. Be a lot of faces today, which I am okay with. There will be a lot of looking up as well, because we're going for like the stars, fireworks, all of that kind of stuff. The stuff in the sky theme. Do like a loose turtleneck. I haven't really drawn him with an outfit like this before, but I have something in mind that I want to try, so we'll take a look at that. Stream still seems to be doing okay, so I think its little freakout earlier was like a one-off thing. I guess. Like, we're looking good now. Okay, we got that. Do like a big collar on the sweater here. It's looking cute, I like that. I'm gonna add some pins. Obviously a star is necessary. I'll do a sun one here actually as well, and then I'll do a moon one over on this side. Just so we can tie it all together. There's a lot of sun, moon, and stars imagery going on in my my Twitch redesign, so I'll add like a nice little hint, a little glance to the future in all of these that are kind of like end of an era. And I actually will take time rendering these guys out. Try to remember what this dude's hair looks like. And his hair is like a little bit long and shaggy. There we go. Something like that looks alright. I might have it, like, clipped up. Just for this one. That's cute. I like that. Though I don't know if the hair clip actually suits him, so maybe we'll get rid of that. Try and remember the eye shape I typically use for him. Always a struggle. There we go. That's pretty cute. I like that. Let's do some line arting now. I don't know, my characters are all kind of in like a state of like I'm kind of unsure of their designs. Like I'm changing some stuff around. I'm trying to make everything work together better as like a full story and have everyone's designs also work to like suit that story. So I'm in the midst of a bunch of redesigns, so it's interesting to kind of see. It'll be interesting, I think, I guess, in the future to have a little like landing page for where I was at with these guys' designs right when I finished this sketchbook. And then to see how they kind of evolve from there. Should keep my sketches, or my lines, nice and sketchy. So that's how I said I was going to do it earlier, and then I didn't do it for the hair. I don't know, I like these super sketchy, expressive lines. I need to remind myself to do them more often. Because the clean line art thing is still just like baked in my head so hard. I definitely want to make more content talking about these dudes in the new year as well. I would like to make proper YouTube videos going through all of like their designs and their stories, but again, that'll have to be a post-school thing. So, sometime later this spring. His face shape is a little bit different than what I typically draw him with, but it's on the page now, so I can't really undo it. Alright. Draw those pins. Yeah, that looks okay. I'm happy with that. Now it's time to find my eraser and get going on some markers. I do have it with me, yay! I don't think I've forgotten anything today. That's always really good news, and that like rarely happens for me, so I'm proud of myself. I at least got it right for the last stream in this sketchbook. Add some little scribblies through the hair there. And then let's figure out how we want to do this for, like, coloring and stuff. I'm going to bring out all of the alcohol markers. So I got the Copics and the Ohuhus. And typically I just like, or at least typically on stream, I just slap down like a purple over the entire thing and I'm like, yeah, that's good enough. But this time I'm actually gonna be thinking about like my colors and adding like a proper color underneath them for shadows. I'll do light source from like up here. So his face will like cast a shadow on this side of his hair. And since his hair is like an orangey brown, I'm gonna do red for the shadow. I think typically, as a general rule, colors look a lot more like vibrant and shadows look a lot more interesting when you use not just like a standard color, but when you color pick a color according to what you're gonna put on top of it. That, I don't know if that made sense. If you shade with like specific colors, it helps the color that you're using to look a little bit nicer layered over top. And then we'll use our light yellow for some highlights. And then the terracotta brown for the hair color. Yeah, there. I like the way that layers. That looks nice. I think I want to incorporate a little bit of darker brown in here too. Just for even more variety. Let me finish filling out the hair here. And then brick brown. Yeah, brick brown will work. I don't know if the camera's even picking this up. Oh, it looks like it is. Nope, I got it on the face. Oopsies. That was a mistake. It's fine though. Okay. I want the inner turtleneck to be blue and then the outside jacket to also be like an orange or a brown or somewhere in that color palette. Let's see. It's just a decision of what color of blue. I think we'll use lavender for the shadows at least. There we go. I think the sapphire blue will be the pick for the body of the sweater. And then highlights I'll do in the sky blue, which just means I have to find it in here first. Where is it? I can't see it. Oh, here it is. Okay, I found it. It always looks so different from how it is on the card. That's always what trips me up. I'm doing all the clothes first because I find it hard to pick colors to shade the skin tone with. So I'm like, if I do this first, then at least I can like build up some confidence. Okay, I think I want to use. Hold on. Back over there. I think I want to use this brown. Kind of similar to the hair color, but it's just like a little bit more orange. I'll take care of all the pins and stuff later, so I'm just going to avoid those for now. And then, again, a little bit of yellow for this one. I got a bit of eraser dust in there, oops. I might even take care of the patches with the Posca pens when I come back with that. That might be a good idea. And I like that, the combination of the blue shirt with the orangey brown jacket. That looks good. And then that's bronze green, good, that's what I need. I'm gonna do the eyes next, I should specify. That, and then I guess forest green. Oh wait, no, I've got a darker olive in this one. That'll work better for the shadows in the eyes. There we go. I don't know how much of that you can even see, but I know it's there, so it makes me feel good. Makes me feel good about my own work. Okay, let's figure out skin tones. So I always do his skin tone. Nope, that's the wrong one. In this one, sand? Sand. Yeah. So I always do his skin tone in this color. So it's just like kind of trying to find a color that layers nicely under it for a shadow. Kind of starting to run out of ink. That's a little bit sad. I'll need to get a new one, but that's not the focus of right now. I think I do sometimes just use like a similar brown for the shadows, and it doesn't look bad, but yeah, it's not super dynamic. The problem is we don't really have a lot of really pale purples, which are often like a really good thing to use for skin shading. That one could work. We'll try that one. Sometimes I feel like I get really scared to like shade an entire half of the face. I think I need to get better at just like throwing that fear away and doing it anyway. Like it helps with dynamic lighting. Then I'll just use this lighter tone for some highlights. Got markers all over my desk. That's typically how it goes. And I'm gonna go over top with like a blush tone as well. Yeah, I like how that light purple looks layered underneath. That looks really good. Good stuff. I'm happy with that. Let's toss some stuff back in its cases for now. That looks good. I'm happy with that. Oh yeah, I was gonna add a blush. I forgot about that. Just a nice pink. There we go. I like that. It's nothing like super crazy, but it's got good rendering and it makes me happy. And I have the yellow pasta here already, which is good because I'm gonna fill in the patches on the jacket. And then I will add little stars in the hair. As like a final little touch to go with the theming of the rest of the page. And I think I'll find like a little variation that I can do for everyone. Alright. That took what, about 20 minutes? That's not too bad for time for one of these little guys. I'm gonna do a little bit of housekeeping here again, so my desk is workable. It's important with how much stuff we're doing right now. Just gonna try and keep out what I'm actually using. So that, and those, and that. Everything else can go back in the pencil case. Those. And then I'm going to put my markers over on this side of the table as well. There we go. That's a little bit better. Yay, looks good. We'll cut my boy out here, and then I will move on to the next character. There we go. Looks good. I'll just set these over to the side here. And yeah, I gotta keep things around like that size, so I'll use that one as a reference for like about how big I need to keep my drawings here. There we go. Okay. Nice blank page in the sketchbook. I think we will draw Mercury next. I'll follow the standard order that I typically draw everyone in. I have a pose in mind for her. That we'll do. That's about the same size. Doesn't need to be like exact, but I want it to stay similar. And I want her to have one of these like nice little resting poses. I'm just gonna have to try and get the proportions and all the foreshortening mostly correct, so it doesn't look too bad here. There we go. Got some hands mapped out. Staying about the same size, that's good. I can make that work for foreshortening, so we should be okay. How does your hair work? I always draw hers like really fluffy with like the rounded ends like this. Yeah, something like that shape. That looks alright. I've been thinking of changing her name, but I'll give more info on that if when I get around to doing her character sheet, her character video. And hopefully I'll actually have a decision on the name by then. Just not sure what I want to give her for her clothes. Kind of feel like I want like something with really long sleeves that kind of come over her hands a little bit. And then we'll give her like a little top over top of it. Like a shorter crop or something, even though you can't see a lot of that. Gonna give her some bracelets as well, just for funs. I'll add star-shaped beads to the bracelets afterwards. And then once again, trying to get the eye shape accurate is hard. There we go. That's pretty cute. Let's bring in some line art. There we go, that's looking good. I'm remembering to actually keep the line art a little bit sketchier here. I'm kind of freehanding this one, so, or this hand, so. There we go. It's in the back, it doesn't need to be perfect. There we go, that's looking alright. Yeah, my proportions are definitely, like, a little bit wonky here, but we're just gonna, like, ignore that. It's fine. It is good enough. Okay, let's get the pencil lines out. I don't know how I feel about that. Proportions are, like, definitely, like, quite wonky. Ugh, do I want to redo it? I kind of want to redo it. It doesn't look that good, so... But I want everything to be, like, at least decent looking. I should have decided that before I did the line art on it, but you know what? It is what it is. It happens. I was gonna try and, like, lay out the body a little bit better so I know where everything is supposed to be. Because I think that's kind of what my problem was that time. Maybe I'll just try a different pose. I don't have confidence in myself to be able to make this one work. We'll do more just like a thinky pose like that, and that should be okay. You'll be able to see her outfit better like this. Is that alright for size? Yeah, we're good. the center line over there a little bit. Keep it nice and short. Copy to a cowlick. I'm trying to just get through this part so that I can go back to line art and then we can render. But if I want the rest of it to look good, I should also make sure that the sketch looks okay. There we go. There's the little top over top of the sweater. And it's already looking better. It's just easier to see what's going on. The pose reads better. The proportions aren't all wonky. That's okay. And I'm like rapidly dragging the sketchbook down off the screen to where you can't see it. There's some bracelets. Give that arm a little bit more shape. And then we can sketch. I may have messed up her bangs a little bit. It's fine. That's where the sketchiness comes in handy. Alright. That part there. Fortunately, there's not like a lot going on with the hands in this pose. That one looks a little bit messy, but whatever. It's fine. It's not the focus of it. It's okay. Add the little star charm. And then I'll do the face. It didn't take that long to fix. We're fine. There we go. That's better. I fixed the problem, and it's about the same size, so we're all good. Alright, let's figure out some shading. I have no idea what color I want to make the clothes, but I do know what color her hair is. So that's a good place to start. I'll do the same light source for all of them just so I can keep it consistent and keep it easy on my brain. So her hair is this very bright orange. She dyes it. So it's like this kind of unnaturally bright orange. And I like it. That's like the one thing I've been devoted to with her character is like the hair must be like this very bold orange. It's gonna be extra poppy because it's got all this like pinky red and yellow in it. Just from me doing like shadows and highlights. I don't know. Maybe if I had a color picker like with me, I would, like for digital art, I'd tone them down a little bit, but they're kind of fun being all bright like that. It makes it look all fiery, and I do enjoy that. Okay. And then I don't know what colors I want her outfit to be. Typically, I keep her with some pretty warm tones. That's typically pretty consistent. I'm almost feeling like an olive green for this little like crop top there. Let's try that. See how that goes. There we go. Yeah, actually, I really like that color. And I might do pink. I like a good olive green and pink combo. That is definitely not the color I thought it was gonna be. I thought that was gonna be much darker. There. Use this one. This is like a good darker purple for shadows and stuff. Let's see if I have any better pinks. Not really. I don't actually have that many pinks with throughout my markers that I like all that much. I think this will probably have to be what it is. But I do like that color combination for the outfit. There's a lot of color going on, but I'm kind of okay with that. I like the lot of color. I'm gonna add, I think, some of this through the hair as well. Just kind of like I did with Alistair to give it some variety and color. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And then we've kind of got a system worked out for the skin tone here, so I can kind of just replicate that. I use the same marker for their skin tones right now because they're like similar enough that it works, but I want to have more variety with the skin tones when I use markers. I think that's kind of a drawback I have with them right now, is I only have like a small range of skin tones to pick from, because I find it really hard to mix skin tones with these markers. Yeah, like it works well enough for Alistair, but I have trouble with it for Mercury, because her skin tone is like lighter than this, but it's like the next shade lighter is too light. So I don't really know where like the middle ground is. Either way, let's do her eyes. They're like a deep brown. I'm gonna use the green again on the ends of the sleeves, just to bring that color kind of back in here. That's not the green I was using. Where's the green I was using? There's this one. Shoot. It's fine. It's close enough. Oh, and let me add the pupils to the eyes. There we go. Still looks cute. I'm happy with it. Better than the first attempt, at least. And I'll do the same thing, but I'm gonna add the stars kind of on her clothes as well. They're all gonna have like a little dusting of these stars, just to go with everything else on the spread. There we go. They kind of don't show up that well over there, but at least some of them you can see. Then my white gel pen. I think I put it away, but I actually was using that. Would like it back. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's looking pretty cute. I don't mind that at all. Okay. And then I'll just keep working on this page, and then I can cut everyone out after, because now I kind of have a size comparison right on the page. So we'll do Corey next. I know I'm just kind of rattling off names of OCs without really explaining much about them. That's on me. I haven't talked about them enough online yet, but we'll get there. I'm gonna keep doing that until I actually have like a video or two to point you guys in the direction of, and then yeah. They're all just such a work in progress right now that I don't want to say anything about them and then have it be like, have people have expectations about them and then end up having to change it. I know they're in development, so that's gonna happen, but... Okay, let's draw Corey next. I might do just like another face one for this, so to be a little bit bigger because it's just his head in the picture. There we go, something like that. Give him like a little very happy expression. I'll just do the Letterman jacket I typically draw him in. Or like the varsity jacket, whatever you want to call it. The kind of like sports one. The ones that jocks in high school movies are always wearing. Which way do I typically flip his hair? Because he has like a side part. I'll do it like this. Just because you'll be able to see his face a little bit better if I do it here. Gotta remember, he has a mullet. I gave him a mullet last time I redesigned him, and I like it a lot. This is where you can kind of see the characters that I've done a little bit more redesign work on, because he's definitely starting to adapt to like the newer style I'm drawing them in. I feel like often when I'm drawing big groups of people, I like shortcut it and I'm like, okay, some of them can have their eyes closed, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna make them all have open-eyed expressions. Okay. Make sure the corners of the mouth are actually pointed up so he looks happy. I'll have him look that way. Just gonna adjust the mouth a little bit. I don't like how it looks there. There we go, that's better. I think it's just the angle it was at didn't look right. There we go. That's cute. I like it. Good sketch. Nice and quick, keeping us at a decent pace. Maybe I should just like line art them all first and then go through and color them. Save me a little bit of time on the back and forth. Maybe I'll start doing that after I'm done the Corey line art. There we go. Jacket's looking good. Give him his numbers. I never decide what number to put on like his jersey or his varsity jacket, so I ended up just like using the one that my brother used back when he played baseball, so that's how he got assigned that number. That's where the 37 comes from. we go. Alright, yeah, I'll just keep doing the line art and then we can color them all at the end. I feel like that'll be a little bit more efficient here. Alright, I'm gonna draw Lance next, I think. Well, yeah, if I'm going in the order of how I typically draw things, I will draw Lance next. He needs like a little bit more of like a stoic pose. Like he's happy, but not like overly happy. Which I feel like is how I always draw him, but I don't know. Man's got a personality, I guess. I think I'm liking just the portrait shots a little bit better, so Mercury gets to be special and just have her own little pose. Everyone else is just getting a headshot. I feel like Lance's hair is always also like blowing from some mysterious wind source. It's just the way things are. Give him like the very long floppy cow look. My favorite. We'll give him a big ol' star pendant, because I've been giving everyone some form of star on their outfit. I feel like his eyes look very sad. I give him very, like, droopy eyes. They're angled, like, kind of down on the corners. So it kind of just looks like he's crying all the time. And then he can have, like, just a small little smile there. Definitely gonna fix some of this with line art, but trying to be efficient here. I said I'd go a little bit longer here, but I do still want to be done at like a reasonable time, and it's like 20 minutes away from when I typically end stream, so yeah. There we go. That looks good. Got some buttons, and that would poke through there, right? Yeah, that looks pretty good. feel like my headshots are kind of increasing in size a little bit more than they should here too. Said we were gonna try and keep everyone relatively small, but they've definitely grown. I've got 2 more to do, so I'll do 1 here and 1 here. Do Ace next. And try and make him a little bit smaller. I've been having a lot of fun with Ace lately. I think I talked about it on a previous stream, how well his redesign has been going. And then I kind of just turned him into like my goofy little guy, gave him Bard energy, and I love him. That has continued. I still adore him. Well, I mean, I adore all my characters, but he's been particularly fun for me lately. There we go. I love just like doing the hair very scribbly. I always think it looks super good. I'm gonna give him big, long, stripy arm warmers just for fun. That's how I feel about a lot of this fashion stuff, is like, I just do it for fun. It's fun for me. I like it. He can have like a little star choker. I feel like he would. I'm trying to remember to include the star because I made it like a little detail on Alistair, and now I feel like everyone needs to match. And his nose ring. Very good. That looks cute. I like it. It's a little bit closer to the size I'm trying to make everything. And I want to do stripes on the arm warmers. I'll do those with the smaller size pen. The cap is gonna fall off. There you go. There we go. I'm liking that. That's looking really good. I'm kind of like in the zone here, so commentary is sparse. I'm like focused in because I'm trying to get this done in like a decent amount of time, so I'm like I don't have as much to add commentary wise. I like that. I like how that looks. Ooh. Skipped out on coffee this morning and I'm regretting it. Alright. One more to go. We're gonna draw Team Baby. Little guy, little lad. We'll have him looking like right up like that. And I typically draw him in a hoodie, and this is gonna be no difference. We're gonna give him the hoodie here too. Okay, I'm gonna rip this out of the book because it's a little hard to draw with the spiral right there. I'll make the little floop go this way. The kind of pseudo bangs. I forgot to make this piece longer. It's like, wait, where's his cowlick? It's because it's typically this piece. I just forgot to make it long enough to be the cowlick. There we go. Better. I'll give him star patches as well. I think that'll fit. And then his eyes are typically really rounded. Yeah, I need to redraw those. Those look bad. My pencil's kind of running out of lead. I should just get a new piece. There you go. That should help a little bit too. Okay, the mouth might need some adjusting too. That might be part of why I don't like the way this looks. Yeah, let's adjust that. Okay, that looks good. Both the same size. Let's do some line art. I like how easy to draw the big hoodie is. That certainly helps me out a ton. There we go. That's all the line art done. Now I will color everyone in. Let me erase all the pencil underneath. I'll do it for the entire page at once. It'll make things quicker. I definitely drew Lance way too big, but that's fine. I might be able to chop some of it off. It's just the hair. Feel the need to make it take up like the entire page whenever I draw it. There we go. Everyone's looking pretty good. Let's start with Corey. I'm gonna see if the same method I've been using for the other skin tone will work with this one, this marker. Slightly darker, so I'm hoping the lavender will still show through. It looks like it still will, yeah. Oh, and then I need a highlight color. I don't know if that'll actually show up any lighter at all, but that is the intent of it. This song is so nice and chill. I'm vibing with it. go. Oh, I forgot to add blush on Mercury too, didn't I? Well, I'll do both at once then. Okay. I'm gonna do like the melon yellow from this set, I think. Or like a little bit more golden tone brown. With orange as the shadow color. I'm gonna leave the sleeves white actually as well. I think that's how it typically looks on a varsity jacket, right? So I think that will be fitting here. I think this yellow might like just completely overpower the orange. Oops. Well, is what it is now. Then I'll do like a... do we want green or blue? I kind of want green. I feel like I'm in a green mood today. Nope, not that green. I want this green. And then we'll just fill in the rest of the shirt with this. Which I don't know if that's like any different from the olive green I'm using from the Copic set, but I tried, it's fine. Okay, and now for hair. I do a pretty dark brown for the hair, if I can find the dark brown that I typically use. There it is. Like a deep red brown is probably best for this, and then instead of that brown, I'm going to use the brick brown out of this set. I think will look a little bit better, and then we can use the terracotta brown for highlight. And the face fell over. A little bit of red actually looks really nice. I like that. Okay, we'll add this next. There we go. I haven't totally decided on what his eye color is yet, but I like kind of using the kind of honey brown for it. And a little bit of pink for the tongue. And a bit of a gray on the dog tag here. And on the buttons. Okay, let me add some highlights. And then I'll add the stars. Yeah, that really needs a little bit of help. Those haven't been showing up super well. Please excuse the sound of the Posca shaking. See if that does anything. It helped a little bit. They're still not holding that great, which is a little sad, but I'm trying my best. I might put stickers on them. Alright, on to Lance. I'll start with his skin tone as well, now that we've kind of figured out what we're doing for him. He's pretty pale, so I typically use this one for his skin tone. Honestly, with this color, the lavender purple might still be a little bit too dark. I'm gonna try this one because it's got a little bit more pink to it, so it might just like blend better with the purple. Yeah, the purple's definitely still quite intense for this color, but attempts were made. It's fine. It looks alright. Okay. Now we gotta figure out the blonde. That's always the hard part, is trying to figure out how to make him look blonde. Okay, I'm gonna use brown gray, I think, if I can find it in here. And then, what do I want for shadows? I think I want, honestly, a deeper brown for shadows. I guess, like, just terracotta is probably the best bet here. All my markers are all over my page there. We'll try terracotta. Oh, and I forgot to color his ear. Oops. Oh yeah, and then I should give him some highlights as well. We'll see how the yellow does for those. And let me just... There we go. This brown gray color does work pretty well for the blonde hair. I think ideally I'd like him to be like a little bit more like platinum blonde, but this one works just fine. Okay, let's pick out a blue for his eyes. Pale blue violet will do, if I can find it. Emphasis on if I can find it. Oh, hold on. That is going to be copyright music. Where'd my other stuff go? There we go. That's better. But I turned autoplay off. I don't know why it autoplayed. Okay, where's the pale blue violet I'm looking for? Now I can't find it. There it is. Let me do the blush color as well before I forget. And I'm actually going to use the lavender for non-shadow purposes, because I'm going to do his jacket in lavender, I think. Do the shadows in this amethyst color from Copic. Yeah, those colors work very well together. I like that a lot. And then I think we're just gonna use some grays for the inside sweater. I'll keep the collar part white there. I guess I have it as one shirt. Maybe I'll just do like a really pale, cool gray. Yeah, there we go. I like that. And then a slightly darker, cool gray for the shadows. Good stuff. My desk is kind of a disaster. There are markers everywhere, despite my best efforts. It's not actually that bad. I'll fix it once I'm done coloring everyone in. Kinda just doing a coloring book of my characters now. Okay, let's bring the yellow Posca back. Even though it's kind of getting, yeah, it's getting sucked into everything. Maybe I'll just leave that for now. And then at the end I can just use stickers or something for it. I think that'll probably be the move. Alright, onwards. I think I might need a darker purple to get this to show up, because I am using a pretty dark skin tone. So I think I'll try the darker purple and see if that makes the shadows still happen. I guess I could have done it in like a deep red as well. That maybe would have worked better with the brown I'm using, but the color's down. There's nothing I can do now. Alright, let's see how that does. Honestly, that purple still has trouble showing up. I think the reddy brown maybe was the move, and I just didn't do it. Oops. There we go. Let me just saturate these a little bit more. Saturate the highlights, that is, a little bit more so they match the skin tone a little bit better. The color family is a little bit off between these two, so they're not like the best match, but I'm kind of trying to make do with what I have. I'm gonna keep this shirt white for some contrast. Because I'm gonna do these little sleeves in red and black. Or technically red and blue-gray for highlight purposes. Looks a little funny right now. I promise it'll make sense in a minute. This is one of the rare instances where I can get away with doing my shadows in black. Yeah, that looks pretty good. And then I'll do the hair in blue-gray as well, just because it's the dark color. I think I want to put, like, color, like like hair dye kind of color in his hair. But I haven't decided what I want that color to be yet, so it's kind of just staying in this realm of, like, just, like, really dark. Well, it's blue-gray right now, just because that's the color I have that, like, is close enough to what I want, but kind of just stays in that very dark tone shade range. I would have liked a darker brown, but, like, I think the color I use for his skin tone is the darkest brown I have between either of my sets, so I can't really go darker for the hair, even though I want to. So, sometimes you just gotta make do with what you have. He gets to have hair that is, like, subtly teal, which honestly looks kind of cool, so I'm not complaining. There we go. Try and find colors, but they're all over my desk, and it's making things difficult. Do the eye color in there. This is like a pinky red that should hopefully actually show up against the skin tone. Maybe a little bit too well even, wow. I'll just blend it out, that's no problem. There we go. Now it looks like about the level of blushing that everyone else has. And let's fill in those stars. And do some highlights. Okay, there we go. Only one to go. We're just gonna stick with the lavender. Even though it doesn't work as well on the lighter skin tones, it'll be fine. It works for our purposes right now. Yeah, that looks cute. I'm happy with that. I need to get more skin tone Copics. That would be really nice. Or just alcohol markers in general. It doesn't need to be Copic. Then I'm gonna make his hoodie red and blue, I think. No. That is not gonna be my highlight color. I immediately changed my mind. We'll do a pink for the highlights. And then the sleeves I will make blue, but I'll start with the body of the jacket. This is so much rendering work. I didn't anticipate this taking so long. And then I will use sky blue and sapphire. And then Prussian blue for shadows on the hoodie sleeves. There we go, that's cute. Then I'm gonna use like the lemon yellow. Kind of like leaf the ends of his hair. I guess I should have picked out a shadow color for that first, but it's fine. I can just overlay it. There we go. And then that's brick brown. I'll use that. And I need the terracotta brown, which is over here. I don't know what to make his eye color. It's gonna be brown for now also. We'll just make it like a more like a lighter brown, like a little honey brown. That's good. Alright, that was a lot more work than I anticipated being, but that is all of my lads, all of my boys, all my characters. Or at least all my main characters. But you know what? For the last page of the sketchbook, they deserve it. They all deserve to be here. So I will consider it worthwhile. Let's put away some markers and I'll get everyone situated. All my comics just like rolling across my desk. I had so much stuff out. There we go. Okay. We can all join Alistair over here. Let's do some cutting out. See, that was about the size I intended. Everything else got a little bit bigger, but that's fine. Between the two pages, we should still have enough room to put everyone. There we go. Let's get a little bit closer towards the top of the head there. Yeah, that's... it's still close. It's definitely a bit bigger. This drawing's definitely a little bit bigger than I intended. I might crop off some of the body. We'll see. We'll see. Kind of depends on what I have room for, I guess. also turned out a little bit big. I think this one's about, like, the correct size, but I guess we'll see when I finish cutting them out. There we go. There. I think it's about the right size. Everyone else is kind of bigger. Okay. These are fine. That's honestly fine. Might just do like a little bit of a crop at the bottom here. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, same with this one. There. Now they're all about the same size. There definitely are still some that are bigger than others, but it's good enough for me. Let's see. I don't think I'll be able to fit them all on here, but we're gonna find out, I guess. Oh yeah, no way. Okay. We'll keep these 4 over here. That looks pretty good, I think. I'll stick everyone down. Oh yeah, there's my goofed up first draft of Mercury there. Okay. There we go, that looks good. Let's open back up the page. Then I'm going to put these 2 on this side. Okay, 1, and then I can just peel up the top of my head a little bit there. There we go. It's a very full page, but I'm kind of happy with that. I like that. There we go. Then I want like some note paper or a sticky note or something like that. I just gotta decide what that's gonna be. That's the hard part. Honestly, with how complicated everything is, we're just gonna use the lined paper. I'm gonna do like a messy tear because I like doing that. Maybe honestly even a little bit smaller than that. And I'm gonna rip 2 pieces out of it. I'll sit there and there. Tuck this out of the way for just a moment. I'm gonna use my brush pen for this, and we're gonna see if my cursive can be like halfway decent. I don't know if I'm even gonna write in cursive. It'll just be like a little bit more like script. Nope, not like that. Flip her over. Okay, I'm redoing that sheet. That one looks bad. It's never very good at cursive. Okay, they need to match. I need to redo that. I was like, oh, it'll be good. I'll do it in one take. I'm not doing it in one take. I don't like how they look when doing it again. I am gonna not try and do the calligraphy E1. We'll just do my regular handwriting. There, that's much better. Okay. One there. And then it is time for stickers, of course. Can't have a sketchbook spread without stickers. My camera is in my face. Get the VTube model back actually on my face. Now that the camera zooms back out, I'll get some stuff out of our way, and we will add stickers. How are we hanging in there, Chad? I know I've gone a bit long today. I'm like a half hour over when I typically go. Okay, let's find some like cute starry stickers to use for this. I have a few in mind that I think we can use. Oh, that's like right behind my VTube model. You can't see that. Oh, I definitely want to use the little moth or butterfly, whatever it is, stamp. Just gonna do a bunch of these. Kind of keep going until it feels good. And I don't think anything else from this pack is really matching the vibe. There's a lot of really pretty, like, planet and star ones on this. Kind of want to use the hands. Like that, yeah. That's looking good so far. I like it. I think I've actually used a lot of the star stickers already from these packs, but I've got some left that we can use. Can kind of adorn everyone with some stars. And there are more on this sheet. There are actually lots of little star stickers. That's good. I appreciate that. They were really looking out for me with this one. They are really small though, so they're hard to place. I kind of folded that one. No. There we go. They're like so tiny. I'm having trouble like even seeing them when I pick them up. That one didn't even come off the page. Or off the sheet or whatever. And now it's stuck to my thumb. There you go. Okay. That one there. There we go. That did work out. I kind of did end up being able to get stars all over them. Good stuff. And I think this is looking busy enough, so I'm happy to call that finished. I don't know. I think it's a good send-off page. It's probably not my favorite thing I've ever made in this sketchbook, but I think it is a good send-off. And now I'll do a little flip through before I call it for the day. Just because it's worth showing off. So this is the very thick sketchbook that I've been working on for the past year and a half. When this book started, it was about like that thick. So I've really done a number on it, and like the binding is holding on for dear life, but I'm proud of it. It's gone on for like a long course of my life, so I'm proud to have something that like represents so many years of effort, you know? Moving some stuff out of the way so I can show you guys everything. Here's the start. I think it's also really interesting to look at how like my style has kind of developed through it. Because I was looking at that last stream, actually. I noticed like a big difference between one page to the next, because I was making a comparison between something I had drawn like a while back. And yeah, the progress was quite impressive. I still really like this page. I had a lot more time on these early pages, so I think a lot of the times the layout I end up liking better, but I don't know. My art style is grown so much, so I'm still happier with like the art style in the later pages. This page is one of my favorites. So is this one. I like this one a lot. This was my summer vacation page. A lot of these were also back, you know, when the sketchbook was still flat, so it was a lot easier to draw directly in it, and that definitely helped. This one is just anime girls. I did this for myself for my birthday. This one, the origami keeps falling out of because, you know, it's origami. And this is one of the culprits as to why this sketchbook is as thick as it is. That goes up there. I had a lot of very fall-themed spreads. The first fall I did this with all the orange. I still really like this drawing. This one's really good. So get used to this color palette. It continues a while longer. I like this one too. This was a very different one, but I just drew a bunch of little guys for Halloween. Little spooky guys. I don't like this one, but it's still in here. It's still a part of the journey. This is my like Halloween going into November page. This one is very scribbly because I had to cover up a bunch of stuff that I didn't like. But I like this one. So blue, so many crows. These are what I paint when I get art block. And it helped. It helped for this page. This one I think is a really cool page. I don't think about this one as much when I think about like favorite pages, but it's up there. I like this page a lot. And then I've got some Christmassy pages, some festivity. I'm still so mad about this Volcarona card because this one's hollow, as you can see. And I was like, I have dupes of this, and I had a duplicate hollow. So I painted it because I really wanted to paint this specific card. But then, like, the week after I painted it, I pulled a non-hollow version of it, and I was really upset. But it's a part of the sketchbook now, and the hollow is fun. Oh yeah, you can see everyone's older designs. Look at them. Such babies. I like this page as well. This is a really good one. Underrated page. I didn't give myself enough credit for how good this one looked when I finished it. More Christmas. Little anime stuff and some New Year's goals. This one was a really fun, I don't necessarily love the drawings, but this one was a really fun collage piece to do. And I like the little New Year's goal list. This is probably the most time I've spent rendering stuff out for a sketchbook page, because I did lovely little drawings of everyone's current designs with like a lot of attention to detail. This took a minute, but worth it. They look really good. This page still smells like soap because I put a soap wrapper in it. I was working on Mercury designs, and then I like immediately changed her after this. This was a very like pensive, reflective page. I still really like this one. It's like a very specific vibe for me, and I do like it. Lots of texts. These are like pages from my journal in the background here. And then here's a proper Mercury redesign, getting us closer to where she sits today. I think most of what has changed since this design or update is my art style. I like this page too, the very like sleepy vibes, like the whales. These like starry whale sharks I've been wanting to make into stickers like for quite a while. So I hope to do that in the future. I think that'll be fun. Nice little Valentine's Day. I did another fairy. I don't like this one as much as I like my fall fairy, but it's still pretty cute. I had like a very specific vibe. I was doing like an enchanted forest type thing for this page. Here's where I did some Ace redesigns. He's been redesigned since, but I still really like this page, and the object design is just immaculate. I love it. This one I was having trouble with, so I used like a coloring page I was working on for the background here, and I think it turned out good. Little fairy tale vibe. I drew actually a really old character of mine from back in high school. That was fun, revisiting that story a little bit. This was a friend request page, hence the Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah, my friends asked for some stuff, so I drew it. This one was fun. I think I did this one pretty late at night, if I remember correctly. But yeah, I don't know. I vibe with this one. It's pretty good. This one also, like, unfortunately you can't really see what's going on as well because I didn't bother to cover up the bleed from the past page. I was trying something. It didn't work. But it's all just like lots and lots of sketches with colored pencil, and then I go over them with line art markers, line art pens. And yeah, it's a very cool page. I like it. It's very different. Don't have a lot to say about that one. This one I kept green and brown. I just like this. I like this one for the overall color palette. And my little leafy on design is real cute. This one was Comic-Con, and also the week the Bears and Trees album came out. That was very important to me. Both of those things mattered a lot to me. So that was really fun. I had a really good time. This one's pretty. This one doesn't have a whole lot going on. These renderings were even more time consuming, but since I only did 2 of them, they didn't take as long as that other page with all the rendering. But I really like them, especially the lance. The rendering on that looks really good. I wish I would take my time more often. This is the week I finished my Heart Gold, or not Heart Gold, Fire Red playthrough. This is a more like chill, kind of mental healthy day spread. This one I really like. This one is very, very different because I just went for a walk like all day. I just wandered around outside for like an entire day, and it was really fun. I played a lot of Pokemon Go, but I also did a lot of drawing and just like sitting and thinking and writing. So it's a very cool spread. I like it. It's vibey. I bet you can't guess what happened on this one. This was Gumi Community Day. I love Gumi. I was very excited. This one's pretty cool. This is another one of my old high school OCs that I decided to revisit because I think she's cool. And then just some drawings of myself. I don't know, I like the colors in this one a lot. This one is all pencil crayon on just the back, I think, of a McDonald's bag. But I really like it. I was playing Monster Hunter, so I drew my character in the armor that I liked. And also I won at mini golf. I don't look at this lance drawing enough. It's really good. I like this one a lot. I wanted to do like a good like black and white piece here. And then contrast that with like this hyper pop of me winning my Cyndaquil from a claw machine. I talk about these Eevee drawings so much. They're so cute. I used references of foxes to draw them, and foxes make real goofy faces, so these went over well. I liked them a lot. I like this painting. Painting is like the first kind of thing I did for a YouTube video. That YouTube video will be up soon-ish. I finally have a playlist for it, so we'll get it up. But yeah. It's a little, like, drawing from memory of the sky ride and some fireworks. Very pretty. And then I just generally like this page. There's a lot of really good stuff on this page. This drawing too, I don't know how it turned out so good, but I really like it. I was just like switched on for drawing that day. This one's quite fun, just a nice little summary page. A lot of good memories on this page more than anything else. And I have like some little journal entries. This page is more Lance themed, nice and purple. Miff Mothman, the best jellycat that ever existed. This one's pretty good. I think this was actually the first page I did on stream. Fun fact. So we're kind of getting into more recent territory now. This one was fun. I was trying out these like these crayons, the Crayola ones that are supposed to like be super neon and stick to black paper. They did okay. It's like kind of muted. They're not the best, but it was a fun spread to do, and I like I like this half as well, so it's not too big of a deal. This one I did on stream. This one was a whole headache to get finished, but it was really fun. It's an Alice in Wonderland theme spread, and I just have all of my characters dressed as different characters from Alice in Wonderland. I like it. It's a pretty cool spread. It's very different from what I typically do. This is another little summary spread. Not much to it, but still really cute. This was mostly practice, and then I drew Miku for fun, because I love Miku. This one I did really fast. I think that this was like I did a stream challenge for to see how fast I could finish it. So it's a little bit rushed. There are some bits that I like, but yeah, definitely don't rush your art. This one, I remember this stream. This was a really fun stream. I painted on paint chips. Some of them turned out better than others. My favorites are the Totoro and Alistair. And then I also have like a little magical design for myself if I were to design something like that for myself. Pretty cool. This was the Evolution as D&D character design stream. That was pretty fun. I'd like to keep working on this concept, but I put so much other stuff on my plate, so sometimes that just doesn't happen. This one's fun. This is the drawing with the Crayola markers. I still like them. I still think they're pretty good. This is some Cory. Actually, it's pretty much all Cory. And then some yellow Pokemon just peeking over in the background. Pretty good. This is pretty close to what his current design is as well, so did pretty well on that front. Love this little Wooper. This is a little, like, more fall vibe spread. I don't love the colors in this one, but it's alright. It's here. This one's pretty cool. We're getting into more Halloween stuff. I actually really like the little, like, just pen drawings I have in the background here more than anything else. But these little animal cutouts I use a lot of because I had from a practice stream, so they show up more. This one was very fun to do. This one I did mostly off stream. But I drew all of my characters in different Halloween costumes. Some of them are actually most of them are references. Lance is just a cat. But I like them. I like them a lot. I'm a big fan of this spread. This is like my Halloween to November spread for this year, because I liked that concept so much last year that I decided to do it again. And I have the Pokemon cards we painted on stream looking real good. My little VTuber Halloween costume looking real good. And then just going into some of these drawings, which I think look very nice also. Good spread. I like it. I actually really like how the colors like balance together, and they still feel like they go together, even though they're two like very different halves of a spread. This is a very practice-y spread. I was just drawing some Pokemon, working on some Fakemon designs, and some little animals. It's a very plain spread. It's probably the most plain-feeling spread I have in this book, but that's alright. It's still cute. This one has a lot of sketches on it. I was doing designs for my new VTuber, which is going to be happening soon, and I'm very excited about. Looks cool. On to the next. This is more of the same. More sketches, more VTuber. I like this spread. This spread is so pink and colorful. It's very cute. I did this one on stream. Pretty much this entire half is just a box from Unicornos. And then this side is just like crayon drawings that I did. Tried to keep everything in like this same kind of color palette. I like the way it looks. This one is nice too. This one's doesn't have as much going on, but I was still in that very like bright color mood, as you can see. Drew a couple foxes for Sanko. Speaking of requests, this was the Twitch chat request stream that we did a few weeks ago, where I asked everyone to give me stuff to draw. And I think it all turned out super cute. I cannot stop thinking about this Fakemon design. I want to do more for him. He's so cute. This is a really fun one. And then this is just some Alistair sketches, and then I love this page. Specifically this half of the page. This one is so good. This is one of my, like, recent favorites. Look at him! I feel really happy with my art style in this drawing, which I think is why I'm so excited about it. Like, I don't know, something about it is just hitting, and I want to, like, keep replicating that kind of style, because I really like the way it looks. And then this was my holiday spread, the nice Christmassy spread. That we did last week. Got a whole bunch of, like, tickets from raffles and scratchies from my grandma. But it's got wrapping paper and just a few drawings as well. This one was really chill, but my holiday spreads typically are, and I still like how it looks. And then that brings us to the end. This is the one that we did this week. Yeah. It's crazy that is a year and a half of work, but I'm proud of it. And I hope you guys have enjoyed being along for the ride on it too. Next week, we're starting a new sketchbook, and you should also be there because I'm debuting all of my new VTuber stuff and all of my new overlays, and we're going to be launching the Discord. It's going to be a fun week. So I'm on social medias. You can find them all down below. I am going to wrap up stream. I'm tired and I want to go eat lunch. I have a good-looking sandwich in the fridge. So yeah, if you want to keep up with me, I have social medias down below that you are welcome to click. And other than that, I don't know if I'll bonus stream or not this week. We're gonna have to see. It'll depend on school and how I'm feeling, but potentially I might bonus stream tomorrow or on Tuesday. We'll see. You can follow me for updates. And that is all. Next week will be all of the new stuff. All of these overlays will be gone. I will have new ones. It will be exciting. So I hope to see you there. Thank you everyone for being along with the ride for my sketchbook today. I appreciate it very much. And I hope everyone has a great rest of their day or night or whatever time it is for you. And I will see you next week. Bye.